2nd and 8. Jacobs able to pick up the first down. Again, he ran behind Kennard. Back to Jacobs. Back to extending the record. Now 9 consecutive games with a touchdown. Josh Jacobs.
You waited to bring out the 8 consecutive games until you knew he was going to score.
A balanced offense.
Give it to him again, and into the end zone he goes.
So 2nd and 18. It's Jacobs. Jacobs across the 30, breaking free. Jacobs with a first down and more into Cleveland territory.
Two backs, Jacobs and Brooks in the game. They're both left. Love flips it out to one of them. Jacobs with Brooks as a blocker. Down the sideline. Jacobs towards the goal line. Quick hitter Jacobs. Open. Good move to the outside. Jacobs. Out of bounds. 3rd and goal. Jacobs walks it into the end zone. 2nd down. Jacobs bounces to the outside. Cuts it up inside. Terrific finish on the touchdown.
Tucker Kraft has. But, man, sometimes in the biggest moments, it's the block.
Green Bay, 1st and 10 inside the 30. Josh Jacobs, inside run, inside the 20. Jacobs carrying bodies. Josh Jacobs back in. He's the back. The 26. Outlet, Jacobs, pass from James. Down the sideline. Out of bounds to boot.
3rd catch today, his 12th in a little over 2 games. 1st down and 10 for Love. And underneath he goes, caught by the leaping Jacobs, chased on the play, getting by, battle, and off to the side.
The effort of Love here. Watch, he steps up in the pocket, but then he keeps his eyes upfield. He's able to dump it off late to Jacobs, and then Jacobs just takes over.
And Jacobs here, crawling in, touchdown! NFL among tight ends in yards per reception. 1st and 10. Jacobs with the hole. And brought down by the run. It's 2nd down, 7. And Jacobs, oh, look it, right down the middle. Touchdown for the 2nd time today. Josh Jacobs. Tight ends here, 1st and 10 for Green Bay. Josh Jacobs. Tom the block. Stiff arms his way down into battle and out of bounds. Who's running it well. And close to 100 yards.
Well, he's running it well, but he's also catching it well. 5 catches for...
Like to put him in there, make him a first option because of his ability in open space.
There's Jacobs on 2nd and 4. He picks up a Packers first down. One of their top defensive players. 1st and goal from the 7. Inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown, Josh Jacobs.
How valuable this running back, Josh Jacobs, is to the Green Bay Packers offense. Just look how he runs away from that end.
Hands it off to Jacobs, and he is in for a Packers touchdown, his 2nd today.
And then Josh Jacobs, he has to make one guy miss. Just watch. Oh, one guy there, and then running in for a touchdown.
On the Packers record. 2nd and goal. Jacobs trying to bounce to the outside. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Touchdown.
Standing. And you could tell that Josh Jacobs saw it right away. And then we've seen Josh Jacobs.
Tucker Kraft. That 59-yard catch and run last week. There's Jacobs busting through a couple of tackles, and it's a first down into the red zone. Aaron Banks, the left guard, with a nice block to open things up. Continue to put the ball in Jordan Love's hands. There's a handoff. There is Jacobs, and he gets the first down. All the way down near the 31 of Carolina as he picks up a 15-yard gain. Handoff. Jacobs. He's in. And it's a one-point game. Now, wait a second. Did that ball come out before he broke the plane? Christian Roseboom came flying in. Panthers are claiming they have the ball. It looked like Jacobs was right at the goal line. And they're going to rule it short.
That's right now what Matt LaFleur is trying to deal with.
Ruling his touchdown.
Musgrave is at tight end.
after the injury to Tucker Kraft. Here's Jacobs out of the backfield. Made a man miss and gets a first down. Jacobs again. And a nice lane over the right side. Trade deadline. Always trying to improve this roster as Jacobs takes it over the left side.
Whether or not they're able to get a touchdown or if they have to try to settle for 3.
Jacobs bends it back and fights his way for the touchdown.
Second down. So it's a screen for Jacobs, little extension of the run game here, and Jacobs tight-roping the sideline.
Jacobs gets it. Easy first down and more for Josh Jacobs, bouncing off Lions and on his feet down to the 40. Love just barely gets it off. Run to Jacobs. Good move. More. Jacobs breaks free into Lions territory, and he's down inside the 40. Here's a run to Josh Jacobs off the right side. And that's a good start for the ground game with a first down. The Bears and Rams win. We'll see how it all shakes out. Bears came into today the number 1 seed. 3rd and 1 Green Bay. Get to the outside. Jacobs. Can he get there? Swift denies it. He breaks through. Josh Jacobs taken down by the 5. 3rd and goal. It is Jacobs plowing up the middle. Josh Jacobs is in. Touchdown Packers.
McLeod is the unblocked player on the top of the screen, and it's McLeod.
Could be a screen right here. I might run something fast.
Love looking downfield, lofting to the end zone. It's Jacobs with the catch. Oh my goodness, what a grab by the running back.
But this is not a wide receiver. This is a running back. 1, 2. That is a touchdown. Interference.
Meanwhile, Jacobs, no one near him, taken off. Jacobs to the end zone for his longest touchdown run of the season.
I want you to watch right here. Singleton, there's a huge gap in this area. You've got to move over here. You cannot go that way because now all of a sudden you leave this entire area and Jacobs will finish.
Put some points up tonight against his own defense.
2nd and 3. And that's a first down and a lot more. Getting it out to the 34-yard.
Tony calls.
See, I'm back on my... Came a long way from school, bitch. We them niggas been banging and walking with full clips. Pocket filled with them blue strips. All I hang with the solid, can't fuck with no loose lips. If he ran, cut him loose quick. If a fuck nigga try, bet his ass make the news quick. Hit his ass with these blue tips, but these niggas won't shoot shit.